We've all seen the Halara ads blow up our feeds, but let's be honest, those models are not in their 50s. I have placed my very first Halara order, and I am putting this viral brand to the test. Is it actually worth it for us midlife girls, or is this just going to be another one for the declutter pile? I've got a variety of items, so let's just jump in. So one thing I have seen mentioned several times is how long Halara orders take to get to you. In the scheme of things, I think we're just so used to clicking order and things arriving at least within a couple of business days. So in comparison to that, yes, Halara does take time, but they tell us that they make to order. They don't hold all this stock on hand. Can't actually remember even what I ordered, to be honest. So let's just open them up and we'll try them on and have a chat about it. After my big clothing wardrobe clean out, I'm really keen to get some new items in the wardrobe. So first up, we have a long sleeve in my colour. It's probably a little bit more red than what I would have liked it to be, but it's their long sleeve shirt. And I got one thing I will say is the sizing. Being a first time Halara customer, it is a little difficult to decipher sizing. So you need to take body measurements, and just because I was a medium in one thing didn't mean I was a medium in everything. So I have had to get different sizing. I have ordered a medium in this. It's looking quite generous. So I am a bit concerned that it's going to be too big, but we shall try it on. It actually also has a full seam. Can you see that there? Right down the middle of the back. Now, I don't know if you can actually see it. I have to be honest, I'm not a fan of. So that's where they're sewing them up. I'm not a fan of that. Look, the material feels lovely. So it's viscose and elastine. So yes, it's nice and soft and lovely, as I always hear everyone talk about with their Halara clothes. So let's try that one on. One of the things that I was most excited about is their viral jeans. I'm really cannot wait to put these on and put them to the test. They're clearly not jeans, they are not denim, but I don't mind that. They're lightweight, they feel nice, they have a nice elasticized band. If these fit me, because I'm really worried about the size, I think they're going to be too small. But if these fit me, because I really struggle with my tummy and clothing being too tight, even though it may not feel too tight, I often will get stomach pains from tight pants, and so I just don't wear pants that often. Oh, we've got real pockets in this pair, and these are the Halara Flex Denim. Designed to look like denim, innovated to feel like athleisure. Let's just go try these on and see how we go. So the top, I think I could have gone down. I don't mind it. I'm happy to keep this in this size. There's plenty of room. I could have gone down a size. Now it's really hard to give sizes, isn't it? Because we're just all over the place. But I'm a 12, sometimes in pants, pushing into a 14. These are too tight. They're too tight around my tummy. Yes, they're on. Yes, I'm sitting down. Yes, they've got the stretch. But I think if I go up a size, they're going to be too big. If you have worn these Halara Flex Denims and you've had to go up a size, was that successful? I need to know. I don't know whether I return these and try the bigger size or just persevere. They're not, I'm sitting here in them now, and yes, they're quite tight. Am I going to be able to wear these all day? Because this is my dilemma with pants. can't go out all day in them because they're just too tight and restrictive, and then I end up with a tummy pain. Other than that, they feel great. I do love this design. I just don't know if I should send these back and try the bigger size. Let's move on and have a look at what else we have. You've got a bit of a, now this is my colour. When you see it against this top is definitely much more red, whereas this is burgundy. Again, this is meant to be big. Again, the same fabric. I think obviously all their clothing is pretty much in that same fabric. Looking forward to trying this one on. And you guessed it, I have another denim. This is the one that I have been seeing everywhere, where it does have a button, but it's a fake button and fly. Now, this particular one, a large, I ordered a large. So apart from the waistband, it basically feels the same. It's a slightly different colorway, but I do quite like the banding on this. So let's give this next two a go, the jeans and that top. Okay, this one, absolute winner. Absolutely love this. The jeans are perfect. So this particular style of jean is much better. The standard Halara Flex run small is what I would say, and I think I'm going to have to return those and go up a size, go into an XL. But this I love. It's comfortable. It looks put together. Feels nice. This is meant to be quite a big loose top. It is a medium. I could have gone down to a small, 100%, but I love this. I feel really nice and comfortable in this. I think these may be my new jeans. Let's have a look at what else I ordered. Right, I got a pair of brown pants, and looking at these, I have concerns. I am not a fan of things that are just too tight, you know, around the backside where they show your underwear line and that sort of thing. So I know that these are athleisure. I understand that. They do have pockets and a nice, thick, high band. I ordered this in a medium. Again, the band looks small, and I'm thinking it's going to be like the Halara Flex jeans that I probably should have gotten a large. Now, obviously this was where the sizing was different, because I got larges in the jeans, but in these, my sizing came out at a medium. Let's pop them on and see what they're like. The brown pants, too small. I should have gone up. And I think I probably knew that when I ordered them. And I remember questioning, hang on, I'm larges in the jeans. Why am I only a medium in these? They are too small. Look, they do fit me, but they're just too tight. So I need to upsize. Other than that, they look quite nice. They are thin, and I know that you can see my underwear line. If I go up a size, will that make a difference? I'm not going to know until I get them here. I'm kind of thinking not. So I'm unsure about the brown pants. So let's just have a quick look again in the Halara Flex Denim. This waistband, you need to size up. And I am going to return these and get the next size up, because other than that, I think they'll be great. I like them. They're light, soft, comfortable, and for travel, they're not going to take up anywhere near as much room because of how thin and lightweight they are as a pair of denim jeans. And if it's cold weather, I can just put a pair of leggings or tights underneath them anyway. So I do love that about them, but I will need to return these and size up. This waistband, the one that I have been seeing all over my social media feed, is an absolute winner, and I'm keeping these for sure. These are going to become my daily wear. I 100% already know that. I thought that this was all fake, but it's actually not. Look, you have a button, you have a little fly, and then you also have an internal button so that if you do have a little bit of a belly or you have hips that you need to pull them over, you can open them and pop them on. Love these, absolute winner. This top is fine. It's nothing amazing. It's fine, and it's great for that in between. Because of the fabric, it's not really going to keep you warm. So it might be long sleeve, but it's not going to be a warm top. But that's okay, it will definitely get some wear. And this one I love. I think it'll also become a staple in my wardrobe. Halara for us 50 plus girls. I'm actually impressed. I'm really quite pleasantly surprised. Will I order again? Absolutely. I will do this return. I will see how the return process goes, and I'm sure that I'll get another order in the system as well. Thank you for joining me. And if this is your first video, I'm Kylie, a 50-something girl who is exploring the next chapters of my life. And here on the channel, I share as much of that with you as I possibly can. And there's a whole myriad of adventures that I have already shared. So come join me, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.